You hear that beat, Whiskey Charlie? Whiskey Charlie, what are you doing? You frozen up or what? Yep. Hey, what's going on out there? What's going on? You got it together over there, Whiskey Charlie?
Finally, bro.
Okay. We waiting on Shooter, waiting on Shooter to come back. I'm putting up a few posts real quick. Because there you go right there.
What it do?
What's going on?
I ain't shit. Same shit, babe. Ain't nothing changed but the motherfucking zip code, baby.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You did change the zip code on us. You got to tell us what it's like out there. What's been going on with you, Whiskey Charlie?
Was work, but now I've been on vacation for about 4 or 5 days, so I got like another 7 more to go. So enjoying time with the family, man. That's what the biggest goals this year is for myself. Definitely make more time. Big Sarge, you're on mute.
Yeah, I was on mute. I thought y'all was gonna keep going. That's why you the moderator. Anyhow. One, I gotta find my sunglasses because I don't feel like I'm completing. And then two, I want to finish putting up this post because I want to make sure everybody get what we got for them to start the new year. Because I know we're gonna go long. So if we're gonna get started, I don't want to do it wrong. I'm gonna do it right. So we just catch up real quick before we go live tonight. We already live. They'll just see the backdrop.
Yeah.
We already live, motherfucking lock and loaded around this motherfucker. Let's get it, baby.
Hey, Killer Wolf, how you like it?
Oh yeah, man, I'm loving it, man. You know, still getting adjusted. You know, getting everything settled. TVs hung. You know, just actually starting to be able to enjoy the motherfucker. You know, without having to move shit around and shit like that, man. Just getting my feet wet right now. You know.
Yeah, I see that's a pretty big house.
Hell yeah, man. You know, it was easy it wasn't easy getting in this bitch, but I feel that it's harder to fill this big motherfucker up. You get a big ass house, so now you gotta buy more shit to fill the motherfucker up, though.
Exactly. I was gonna say that. I said, I seen your pictures online. I was like, man, his house looks empty.
I'm in my girl, start a little, what she call a lingerie room right now. You know, she about to start back slanging on lingerie. So I'm in the lingerie room right now till I get my shit set.
Hell yeah. So,
how everybody else?
Did you use your VA loan?
What's up?
You use your VA loan?
Oh yeah, that's the best one. The best one, man. The best one on the market, bro. You know
which one?
The VA loan.
I mean, well, I know that, but who do you use actually as your
mortgage? You talking about the loan? I went through the builder.
Okay.
I went through the builder. Basically, you get more little incentives and shit like that when you go through the actual builder. Now, my first loan, people, when COVID hit, they went south. We didn't hear shit from them motherfuckers. So we went on ahead and went with the build up here in Georgia. We had a Texas loan officer. And then we went up here to Georgia and went with them. I was like, shit, we might as well go with the builder. Can't go wrong, man. Best move I'd have made, man. You know what I'm saying? It beats, something to pass down to the kids, something to build off of that's actually yours,
Yeah.
Can't complain about it, man. What the hell was that, man? Big Sarge, what's good, bud?
Oh, man. Just working. Just really working, man. Working. Starting afresh, starting anew. Then the expression session at the studio yesterday. Getting that right, getting the music right, making the sound right. So that was a learning experience right there. But it was good because I was in a whole new place, in a whole new atmosphere, building with a whole new vibe and doing it in a different business type of way. It's a big thing that's happening. So just work.
Already, I feel you. That's what I say, man. Look, 2020 was a couple of days ago. It's 2021. Don't be afraid, man, to get out your comfort zone, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, job-wise, family, relocation, you know what I'm saying? Get out your comfort zone, man. You never know what your comfort zone holding you back from, you know what I'm saying? Might be holding you back from your greatness, you know what I'm saying? Get out your comfort zone. Basically, my same shit, man, is put your motherfucking chest out in 2021 like a motherfucking man, baby. And step through that bitch.
It ain't nothing else, man. You got to step to it through you. What's going on, Stafford? How's it going there, Big Sarge? And you have to step through it through you, and that's what I was talking about in the title today. Wherever I dropped it, I ain't gonna think that. What's your mindset for this year? What's your mindset for this new beginning? How are you celebrating the new year, the new day, the new you? You know what I'm saying? In order to move forward. So let me go ahead and get into since we didn't play for the first 12 minutes, we'll go ahead so we can get right into it. We can get in it. Hey, what's going on, man? It's me again, Ethan Smith, a.k.a. Big Sarge, large and in charge of Wild Mother itself, okay? This Grunt Speak, where we speaking by grunts, for grunts, to grunts, where everybody is welcome, but everybody cannot and will not be a member. To my front, maybe your right, your left, I don't know, they coming up off the shelf. I got Whiskey Charlie. I know he probably over there drinking top shelf, so good for his health.
Nah, not top shelf.
Brothers today, but I know Killer Wolf gonna have something to say. Soon I mute my mic, I'm gonna step back, let him get it right for y'all, because he been waiting to get back on the microphone, and we're gonna get into these chats on the side. We're gonna talk about making sure you share this video so the other grunts will know. Grunt Speak, Killer Wolf, talk to him, man.
Man, look here, 2021, man. What you gonna do? How you gonna attack this monster? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying that 2020 is over with. That shit's supposed to change, whatever. Just because the number changed on the year don't mean shit. You have to change what you doing, or the goals that you trying to progress with, and go ahead and get that shit, man. So what the hell you gonna do to attack this monster? We don't know what 2021 got to hold us. You know what I'm saying? They got a new strand of the virus supposed to hit what? California and motherfucking Florida. So, hey, who knows? We might be on stricter lockdowns now. You know what I'm saying? You got old Biden in there now. You never know. We might be on stricter lockdown, so who knows how this year gonna go, but go into this shit with a positive attitude, man, and whatever come your way, man, just get past that shit. That's the only way you do. All we can do is keep pushing, man, through the motherfucking storm, bro. Keep bettering yourself. Keep putting those smiles on your family face, man. That's it, man. Period.
Yeah, I say with my 2021 is I started getting back into the gym, trying to make a healthier me, not just for me, but for my my girls, my wife, to make it last a lot longer. So, I want to be able to be there and support them and be around for a lot longer. And also, I got to be physically in shape to be able to kill some motherfuckers.
You know what'll make a motherfucker start going to the gym, son? You know what'll make a motherfucker start going to the gym?
What's that?
When they ain't working that motherfucking shit right in that bedroom, you know you gotta lose some weight there, man. Hey, that'll make any motherfucker go to the gym. Hey, motherfucker be going to the doctor like, what's going on, man? They be all up in that bitch, but that gym solves a lot of things, man. That's a whole different other can of worms there, but it solves everything, bro. Health should be your number one priority, man. Period.
Yeah, it makes me feel a whole lot better.
Sutton and Whiskey Charlie, it almost seemed like now you got some type of echo going on, but we gonna make sure we get it right. So Dana Stafford, Big Sarge say, "What's going on, guys?" He up in I want to say Traverse City or the UP in Michigan. So Michigan, the thumb, he way up here close to Canada area, what we call Upers, maybe. If I'm wrong, he colder than Detroit. He said it's motherfucking cold and it's 30 degrees where he at.
Oh, hey, I'm out here by Six Flags, man.
That's what's up right there. I think in Austin right now, it's probably about 50 degrees right now, something like that, where I'm considering it cold, but not really. So this Grunt Speak, man, this may not be for kids, but kids are definitely welcome to tune in and listen. This may not be for kids, but if your kids tune in and listen, I'm guarantee you're going to hear something that's going to help and better their life. You choose what's wrong. You choose what's right. It's Grunt Speak, so we going to say we would need, they say, to help some other grunts and their family in some type of way. Let's speak on it, man. So what does your new beginning look like for you this year? Anybody? We all came. All right, I got you. Whiskey Charlie, tell me, what is your new beginning gonna look like for you this year? What is your mindset for this new beginning? That's what we're talking about. And here's let me get in a little bit more specific detail what I'm talking about so y'all will understand. Stafford say he in northern Michigan, upper northwest Petoskey area. Yeah, it get cold up there. So let me bring y'all in when I say, what is your mindset for this new beginning, and what do you see yourself going, and how do you see yourself getting there? I'll just put it to you like that. So, what is your mindset for this new beginning? How are you celebrating the new year, the new day, the new you, in order to move forward and complete the mission in the grunt's life? In life, grunts, you must have a new mindset for the new battlefield you're setting your life in, or that setting you're in. What I mean by the new battlefield that you in, just when you were in Fallujah, when you were in Ramadi, when you were in the Najaf, it was different battlefields, different fight. So now when you're not in fitness, it's a different battlefield than when you build in the business with your wife. It's a different battlefield than when you build in a relationship with your daughter as a husband. It's a different battlefield than what job, what career you choose. What is the mindset for you as you going forward in this beginning of the new year? So tell me about it. Talk to us, Whiskey Charlie, and make sure y'all drop something down in the comments. Make sure y'all share this video. Don't let the grunts miss out on this. Go and talk to us, Whiskey Charlie.
When it comes to a new mindset, I guess I would say I'm looking for I guess challenge myself a little bit more, not just accepting what I have in front of me. I just start challenging myself to go even further. I have a lot of opportunities. I doubt myself a lot. I guess you could say I doubt myself quite a bit. I second guess myself a lot. So kind of go with the first hit on things, and just take it for what it is, and keep pushing harder. I mean, it's always going to be challenges, but it's all how you take it. It's how you're going to be, how it's over outcome is going to be on you.
We're ready for me to get on that bit. This is me, man. I feel this way. With me this year, you know, we down here in Georgia now, so that shit's over with. That phase. Basically, you know, about to start working on these businesses, man. My wife, she already hitting the ground running, you know, about to start doing pop-up shops with her lingerie. I'm gonna be packing boxes of drawers. I don't give a damn, man. We sending them out. You know what I'm saying? Panties, bras, you know, holla at your boy, man. Sexy B lingerie. My girl getting it pop. You know what I'm saying? You hold up. But yeah, man, basically on with me too, doing more networking. You know, I'm in a new state, you know what I'm saying, that I don't know shit about. So, you know, I have to get out here and get over that shit of just being to myself and actually network. You know what I'm saying? Actually get out here, meet other people that's doing things that we trying to do, open our daiquiri shop and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Talk to other businesses and get out here, put ourselves out here and hit the motherfucking ground running, man. Period.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick on new beginnings, and I'll talk to y'all about my new beginnings too. And that's dope on both of y'all behalf, because Whiskey Charlie, you was talking about, you know, just getting better healthy wise for yourself first, but for family overall, you know, getting better in your job for yourself first, but for family overall. Like family is big for you right now. Like y'all both are on the same note, but y'all walking two different lifestyles. Like you pretty much already almost was settled in, Whiskey Charlie, to a more of a relaxed country feel. I'm laid back, chilling, building the family in the farm or whatever. And Shooter Killer Wolf is like, I got that in place, but I'm more of in a city environment. Now I'm about building the businesses and building the different type of legacy, but it's all about building it for my family. So my new beginning is almost the same. I'm just elevating at a different level.
Basically, man, yeah, how I feel, bro, like my daughter, she's going to college, all that shit, but at the same time, due to me putting foot to ass for my country, you know, she served the right to go there, but prior to college, she want to. But at the same time, I want something to pass to my kid that, you know, you don't have to go to school and get for the debt for us go to college. Like, you know, people with generational wealth, they come out of high school stepping into you know, family businesses, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to school for what, 5 fucking years and coming out there with $100,000 worth of fucking debt. You know what I'm saying? I want something to pass to my child, something I ain't had. You know what I'm saying? Pass to her, you know, generational wealth, man. And she can just keep on passing it down the line, you know. I already got the health shit down or whatever. I can see what Sutton's saying because he been in that motherfucker. He been getting loose. I see you with the leg. He said I was throwing up on the leg workout. Them bitches, them the worst days, man. But at least you know you to flip the script and you doing that shit. So salute to you on that shit, brother, because health is wealth, man. If we ain't got that, we ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the money in the world, be a unhealthy motherfucker and be gone. Rick Ross, all the money in the world, had that heart attack. He started losing that weight. You got to put health first, man, to be there for your family, period.
Yeah, you got to prioritize yourself. You know, that's what a lot of people, I think a lot of us, we don't really do often as individuals. A whole lot of people don't think about that. But if you don't prioritize yourself, you're not going to be able to make your family successful. You got to make yourself successful first. And that's whether it's physically, mentally, you know, whatever type of job it is, you literally you've got to prioritize, you know, what you got going on, especially if you're the breadwinner of the family and or whatever else. But you also got to take your time, and also don't take too much time into work. You got to have that work and life, you know, type separation, so that you also are spending that time so that your significant other and or kids understand that you're there and you're doing it for them, but also that you got a life outside of work too.
Well, man, on the way up here, from Texas, man, I've been in Texas. I swear, man, motherfuckers probably think I'm a Texan right now. I've been in that bitch half my life from Louisiana. So, man, when you in that U-Haul, man, you got your family in there, you got everything in that motherfucker that you came with. You got the family dog in that motherfucker, your daughter, your kid, and you looking at them like, damn, okay, we making the right move. Everything just felt everything just connected right to know that I know I made the right move. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, I was scared shit. You know what I'm saying? But just being in a different environment. But as I'm sitting here right now, looking around, hey, the best move I made, man, hopping out that comfort zone, bro, was the first step for me. I was scared for a while, but this motherfucker here, Big Sarge, talked to me a little bit, all the motivation speech. He's like, man, you got to hop out of that. You got to break that comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? I just hopped out there, man. We about to get these businesses popping. Period.
Man, listen to me. Hold on, man. Earlier you was talking about you can have all the money in the world, and if you don't got your health, then you fucked, you screwed, right? Big Dana Stafford say you can have all the guns, but if you can't maneuver, which is the same thing, if you can't communicate grunts, then you ain't no good. Like you ain't no good. So if you got all the money and you ain't got no peace in your house, you ain't got no peace in your head, you screwed. You ain't gonna be able to maneuver. But like you.
Yeah, you screw like motherfucker Scrooge McDuck around this motherfucker by. Hey, if you can't duck, you screw like Scrooge McDuck around this bitch, man. But yeah, bro, you gotta have that inner peace. You gotta have that. You know what I'm saying? I think once a man can't no woman change a man. To me, a man has to want to change for that woman he's with. You know what I'm saying? You can have the right woman in place with you all day. You know what I'm saying? But if that man is not willing to change, he ain't gonna change. Can't no woman really change a man. A man that finally grew up and said that I need to change to do this and be with you or do that. But at the same time, man, all that shit comes with being, back to the subject of the alpha male. You know what I'm saying? You want to be good with your health, your family, your kids, job wise. You know what I'm saying? Everybody says a balancing act, but this is the thing we call life. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing it. I'm 37, been doing it 37 years. As you get older, you should know how to start to get a concept on how to balance that shit. You know what I'm saying? But life go through its little darts at you, man. Just, take them bitches to keep moving, bro. You gotta know how to balance life, man. 37 years old, man. And don't be afraid to get old, man. That shit is denied to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So, hey.
I really don't know what getting old is. I'm 43. Like I'm 43 and I think I finally getting to the point where I'm mature and understanding that whole thing that you described about taking care of your woman and taking care of your family. For me, I was probably more of an old school 70s. Papa was a Rolling Stone on one side, but professional army on the other side. That's just what it was. Like I came up in that environment where you was like loyal to yourself, and that was what I thought was right and how I did things and how I lived life. So I felt like I caught on late. You know what I'm saying? But I don't worry about that. I don't think about that. It's like putting a rucksack on my back. It's like, yo, I'm only 43 and I still feel good. Who you was is not who you gonna be. So what you did this, so what you did that. Everybody ain't gonna know that. You just got to keep moving forward. So my mindset is like, it's always a growth mindset. I never take the time to celebrate anything. Like I've never made it. Like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like, I never made it. Like when we were in the army and they would say, Big Sarge squared away. Big Sarge got it going on. Like, what's squared away? Like, I'm doing my job. I never made it. So I was never really satisfied. So although I've, been a divorce, been a high school dropout, been a deadbeat dad, been a fucked up credit, been a good credit, been all these things. It's like I've been a high school graduate, I've been a college graduate, I've been a war veteran, I've been a fucking business owner, I've been a speaker at places. Like, you've done so much in your life, but some of us feel like, yo, I made it. So your mindset is like, I got the good job, $50,000 a year, check. I got the wife, 2 kids, I'm good. Retirement, check. Nah, I ain't never made it. I ain't got shit. This ain't never abundant to me yet. So my mindset is always growth. They say it's 2 type of mindsets: people that have a growth mindset and people that have a fixed mindset. No matter what you say, it's gonna be always somebody else's fault or the byproduct. You know what I'm saying? That's my mindset in a nutshell. And for me, when you have a growth mindset, it don't always pay off in the beginning financially. It don't always pay off emotionally, because you like Wolf said, you get scared when you taking a chance. When you taking a chance, it don't always pay off. But the more you take chances, the better you understand that taking risk. Now you really know, in order to grow, I got to take risk. You get more comfortable in that growth mindset and just instead of staying stuck.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
There you go.
Hey, look. That's definitely for sure on that, Sergeant Smith, Big Sarge. I agree with that 100% on that. I feel the same way when it comes to a lot of situations that I've come across in my life. So you always got to look at how much more. You never settle for what's minimum, what's given to you, right? You gotta still keep on. There's a lot more ahead of you. There's a lot more challenges out there, and kind of piggyback off of Killer Wolf over here. Yeah, I mean, it's the scariest thing when you initially first think about it, but when you actually get over there, you see it like opens up your eyes for so much more. And then from that point, you just pick up your feet and you just run, and you're not stop running from that point. The scariest part is usually the initial thing. As soon as you get it onto that track, just don't give up. If you give up as soon as you get on the track, then why get a fuck on it?
You ain't never lying, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Old Smitty and bro Frank the Tank helped me pack up and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the garage. They pulled out, smoke gone. I'm looking at the headlights pulled off, my homies, my rounds. I'm in the garage like, damn. Hey, this shit really real. You know what I'm saying? The homies gone. Like, hey, we all packed up. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I slept not once that night. After getting off the plane, coming up here, signing on the house, got home. The next day, packed up. The next morning, we was out. I ain't sleep not once the whole night. Just thinking, like, everything just settling in. Like, this shit really happened. But hey, I'm like, it's about to be a new year. Hey, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been scared type. I'm gonna get out this bitch, put my chest out, and hey, if I fail, I'm gonna get back up and do this shit again. You know what I'm saying? And keep doing it until I get the shit right. You know what I'm talking about? But I ain't never been scared to fail. I know I'm gonna be great. I speak it in existence. Whatever I want, I speak it in existence and shit roll with it. That's just what it is, But yeah, let me mute on out. Let me get you back in.
No, bro, go. Hey, man, this Grunt Speak. I ain't the only grunt that got something to speak on. I just want to make sure I keep the conversation going forward, and we doing what we came here to do to make sure we get these grunts this information too. It's all on you. That's all each and every one is saying. We all done been ambushed. We done all done felt like we failed at submissions. We done all done been at the feeling at the back of the walk, the PT track, the just down shitty day. We didn't all done been there, but we didn't all done had the triumphs too. We didn't all had the triumphs too, and always found the better version within you. So that's what we talking about now. Your mindset to continue to go through. That's it. It's everybody gets a little bit nervous, get a little bit scared. But shit, what would life be if we didn't go through that way? We wouldn't have been in infantry anyway. You couldn't have done it. And then here's the thing. Go ahead, Whiskey. Okay, I guess I keep going.
Yeah, you right, man. You can't be scared with shit. Period. Because what would have happened if a motherfucker didn't run into the job and go clear that bitch out? You know what I'm saying? Hey, we would have continued to get motored and bombed, all that shit. You gotta push through. What I learned about the military, you have to always be uncomfortable. It's not really one time in the military you were just comfortable. And if you was, they stripped that shit right from up under you. I don't give a fuck if you was at your unit or what. You got comfortable being at home, your ass going on deployment after a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's a win-win to me with the military, man. The military, like I say, man, that the school of hard knocks, man. It works. For me, it's either go make you or break you, period. Let me pull up. That's what I'm about to do. Y'all get back at it.
That's absolutely right, man. It's going to either make you or break you. You're going to have to do what you got to do. Okay, cool. Whiskey Charlie, you dropping in those comments for me. Appreciate that. I was going to attempt to multitask, but I ain't that grunt. I ain't nerd grunt. So don't no nerd grunts take it the wrong way. Take it how you want to take it, grunt. Take it how you want to take it, grunt. You can drop down, give me 10 if you're taking it personal. That's what we're going to have to start putting in. You start
I'm about to say, can a grunt be?
You're going to have to drop down, give me 10. Ain't no stretch cards over here.
I didn't think that grunts. I didn't think grunts were that savvy. I mean, it took me everything I could to score at least the minimum score to get into the infantry. I mean, they gave me 3 choices: infantry, infantry, or infantry. And I was like, hey, let's go with B. I think I'll take the B answer.
I hear you 100%, man. I don't know how my crazy self wound up in infantry. I went active duty, combat infantry. I mean, not shit. Combat engineer. I went for the money. I didn't know no better. 99 combat engineer. I was like, what's that? He said it's like infantry, but you get to blow up stuff. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I want to blow up stuff. That sounds sweet. Had no idea what it was. Didn't money. Kid from Detroit wasn't going to college. Got there, was like, nope, this ain't what I thought it was. Found my way out. It was like, no. It was a building by my house that I knew had an armory. I just didn't know what it was. Come to find out, they had infantry. It was the National Guard. I got in, and once I got in, it was a great unit, and I just stuck with it. I'm like, this supposed to be the crazy shit. This supposed to be the hard shit. I'm from Detroit. I don't know nothing about living in the woods, so let's see what this gonna be like, and go. And then found it was a bunch of crazy yahoos just like me, so I fit right in. And that was it. It was done. It was done. I'm infantry for life. 11B. It bleeds inside of me.
I ain't gonna lie, man. With me, basically the same shit you said. Money issue, man. Trying to get the fuck out of broke back ass Baton Rouge, Louisiana, country boy. I already been through fucking 3 boot camps. Delinquent boot camps or whatever you want to call it. So I might well come on up here to Fort Bend and get that money, man. That's what it was about. Period.
Yeah, mine was completely opposite and compared to both of y'all. Mine was I was trying to, of course, do my part. Wasn't due to college or anything like that. Give a shit about that type of stuff. But I did mine because I wanted to do my part. I wanted to serve. My dad served. Both my aunts, my uncles, everybody on both sides of my family. I mean, we have every branch in the military in my family. And my older brother served, and my younger brother served. My younger brother, actually, me and him served over in Iraq at the same time, but with 2 different National Guard units. So I was Texas National Guard unit, and he was part of the Virginia National Guard unit. And we literally got to meet up over there through a drive-through one time. He drove through. So I thought that was a pretty awesome experience right there on that piece.
Yeah, that was dope. I remember that moment. That was pretty cool. And look how we all wind up right here. Just your mindset to move forward from where you was at based on whatever the reasoning was. So let me get in these comments for a minute. McGinnis was saying earlier about complacency kills, and Wolf was talking about that, about moving forward, and you can't be complacent. You can't get scared. That was one of the things that our CEO talked about all the time in 06, 07 with the hooligans about complacency. We did not get complacent. We was out all the time. We was doing everything, anything we needed to do to bring the noise, and they knew not to mess with us. But complacency definitely kills. And he say, learn to accept uncomfortable as the norm. That's what I say. You got to be comfortable with being made uncomfortable, because it's in the uncomfortable. That's the only time that you grow. I ain't never seen nobody who wanted to get up from comfortable. You land on the couch and you just like, you know what? I'm comfortable. I'm going to get on up and do something different. You don't want to move. You'll argue somebody down. So if you want to grow, like, as much as you may hate it, as much as you love the E4 Mafia, as much as you love the Spec 4 Mafia, fuck you, First Sergeant, hold it down. I'm going to do what I want to do, ride with it, whatever. Eventually, you want to get promoted. It comes a time in your life where you like, yo, I do not want to be this for the National Guard. You like, if you got any sense, you like, yo, I don't want to be this 10-year specialist. And if it was during time of deployments, you like, I don't want to be a 5-year specialist. Meaning you get specialist in 2005 and you're not even on the board until 2010. And active duty, that's probably unheard of, but it's just the way it goes. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so 3 years.
Bro, I say probably about 2.5, almost 3 years, I was E5. Coming from a piece shit from basic. You know what I'm saying? About almost right at 3 years, I was E5. Working on my E6 before I got out of there. You know what I'm saying? But to me, bro, I think that's bullshit with the National Guard or how they must do that shit, because pay me, motherfucker, at the end of the day. Hey, give me where I'm owed. Y'all already ain't paying shit for what the fuck we do. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's been in the military how many years before y'all say they get promoted? That's crazy, man. I know it ain't all about that, but hey, we got a family to protect and feed too. So pay me if I was in the National Guard. I'd be like, I'm about this mother. I'm going active. Oh, I'm still on? My bad.
Good, I got.
Oh.
I was responding to somebody. McGinnis was saying he was tapping out. Take care for the night, fellas. He was gone. So I was tapping in to him, telling him to take care. Yeah, I hear you, man. I was one of those guys in the National Guard, just using that example of the mindset. You know, some guys, you get to that E4 Mafia spot and you doing whatever it takes for you to get promoted. Like in the National Guard, you doing the classes, you doing whatever it takes to get the points, you passing the PT test and all that little stuff. Your mindset is to move forward eventually, but some guys just stay stuck. They stay fixed. They like, yo, the point system is messed up. It's going to be what it's going to be. But if you take that mindset in there, you're going to take that same mindset in life on the outside. Because you making somebody else responsible for your life.
Right. At the same time, I feel what you're saying, but you got this guy scoring 300s on PT test, shooting expert, council statements good, leading his troops right. You know what I'm saying? But you have to actually, show that guy some respect. You know what I'm saying? Not just keep him where he at, you know what I'm saying? Because he's elevated, you know what I'm saying? So he deserves, whatever you want to say, extra pay. He deserves the right. He deserves to be called Big Sarge. You know what I'm saying? But you got this guy running fucking on what? Fucking 12-minute, 2 miles, maxing out 300s on the PT test and shooting expert, all this shit, leading troops, doing everything he's supposed to do, and y'all ain't, showing no respect. That's like a kick in the ass to me, man. That's just how I feel about it. Maybe just because how I came in, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel about it. I think every man should have the respect paid no matter what his profession is. He could be fucking dumping dumpsters. If he the best at that bitch, he need to be in charge of the line of the motherfuckers that's dumping the dumpster. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel, man. We all here to elevate. You know what I'm saying? We all here to grow. We're not here to stay there for years. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Y'all got 60-year-old motherfuckers that's E4s probably in the National Guard, man. I've seen it, man. But it's a different world from, active and shit like that, though.
Here's the thing, though. Is it by choice? It's a mindset, right? It's by choice. Some people buy into the whole National Guard, nasty girls, barbecue things. Like when I went to active duty, for me, when I went through active duty as a combat engineer, and I'm attempt to make my active duty story short and how I compare the two and why I feel the way I feel about which one. When I went to active duty and I was in basic training, when I went to active duty, staffers say the guard is tough, absolutely, and waiting for somebody to die to get promoted. And I'm going to talk about both of those points, too. I'm going to talk about both of those points pre 9/11 and post 9/11. I'm going to talk about both of those points straight up. So when I went to active duty, make this quick. When I went to active duty, I was in basic training. My wife now is my fiance. Now, here, if you know me, you know I'm from Detroit. I grew up and I was living in a hood. Had got my first place like 22 years old, moved in a dead of winter where everything looked nice and peaceful. Knew I was in the hood, but didn't know it was hooded out like that because I wasn't from that area. Just stayed close by. Moved into a nice little house in the dead of winter in like January, I think, of 1999, bro. And March of 1999, I was shipping out to go to active duty. Now, I had left my fiance, we had just moved. First time, all by herself, high school love. She moved from her mama house with me. Now, she in the hood, I'm in basic training. People breaking my house a couple times. I asked the drill sergeant to go home, convalescent leave. They told me, no, that's not your wife. Jody probably got your girl, suck it up, drive on. So, that to me told me that family wasn't important to them because how I seen family, and they seen family, they didn't give a fuck. So that's when I found out all the ways that I could legally get out of active duty. And once I got to the active duty side of the house and they started talking to me about how my BCT command post fucked me over, I was like, all right, cool. But I still personally felt like a failure. So then that's why I found myself go to check out the National Guard to see if I even wanted to do the military shit or was it going to be the same shit. National Guard, good unit. Fucking 2002, September 11th happened. Deployed in 04. Deployed again in 06. Deployed again in 09. Deployed again in 2015. So my whole National Guard career, I was deployed. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, oh, National Guard is harder than active duty because National Guard, you got to go in and do full-time soldier and follow under all the rules. And you got to go home and be regular person. And people think that just because you're in the military, like they support your whole life outside of it. No, you still got motherfuckers that's homeless. You got people that can't eat. You know what I'm saying? And they got to show up for drill. And then they hold you all night, Sunday to damn near 10 o'clock for no reason, 9 o'clock. They tell you don't drive to go home and take a break and motherfuckers crashing and dying. So the National Guard is a lot harder to me than active duty because they only care for you for that 48 hours that you're there. They hit you with the phone tree and all that type of shit. But it's like, yo, a lot of the National Guard guys are truly just patriotic and don't want to deal with the active duty bullshit, or they done the active duty bullshit and they know it's not as all cracked up to be, but they still want a soldier. So they get in the Guard. And when I got in the Guard, it was a bunch of motherfucking, it was like Stafford said, it was the motherfuckers that was, I seen a dude that was a 20-year fucking, retired at 25 years as a fucking specialist. And I ain't gonna say no names. I was in the fucking 125 Infantry, first of the 125 Infantry Alpha Company. Retired 20 plus years as a specialist. I said, no way is that gonna be me. And I was fortunate enough to have guys like fucking Sergeant Kibbe, Sergeant fucking Thanell, Stafford, fucking Weaver, and a bunch of guys that had young guys that had active duty experience that trained me the right way. Specialist Gill. So for me, The guard was like,
You said Gil? He didn't go active duty after a while, did he?
I don't know.
I know a Gil, man. I know a Gil. But yeah, continue, my bad.
No, you
Oh shit, my phone dropped. But yeah, man, I see what you said though. To me, the way you put it just now, you know, that's like leaving your buddy out the fucking dry, bro. The way the National Guard treat y'all, man. They just care for you when you gotta come report to they shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not no further care like, you know, people checking up on, you know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers working at Wendy's and shit. Older guys, and then they got to come up here and hear these little young guys talking shit to them when they come to drill. That's one thing I never knew. Like, what is drill about, man? Do y'all come in to train?
Hurry up and wait.
Oh, okay. I never do. I used to, because my drill sergeants in Carville, Louisiana, when I was younger, they was all National Guard there. Some of them would go to drill. So I'd be like, what they going to drill sergeant school? Like, what the fuck going on? I never knew what it was. So can y'all enlighten me on like how does that roll?
So drill is just your training. You know how you have your yearly training that y'all have y'all yearly training, quarterly training stuff you got to do, cleaning weapons, whether you got to do service vehicles. Drill is just broken down into doing all that stuff over a period of time. Weapons, medical, qualification, PT tests, all that paperwork bullshit that y'all.
And how long y'all got to do all this shit?
You do a little bit by little bit every drill weekend. You really don't get shit done. You always losing shit, typical Army shit, doing the same paperwork shit over and over again. Useless fucking worthless training sometimes until you get ready to go to combat. It's a lot of useless fucking time, probably like active duty until something really happened. I don't know.
Yeah, all we do is sit around, motherfucker go sweep the motor pool, some shit. Like, hey, go check your track, even though you checked it yesterday. Make sure it ain't leaking no oil or some shit. I'm like, man, bro, y'all just waste my time. This motherfucker, man. Go home, go to lunch, come on back. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I guess that's how they keep you in schedule. You know what I'm saying? They keep you on the fly. You know what I'm saying?
But I guess it's really okay. Let me get into this real quick. They were everywhere. I don't remember that part, but he said you have to have discipline in the guard. You do. And in order to get promoted in the guard, to be any type of successful in the guard, you got to have a little bit of discipline about yourself, or you'll just get lost in the fucking sauce. Yep, just like Whiskey Charlie. Yep. Or you become a fat fuck. That is very true. In the guard, it's some fat fucks. I mean, man, it just is what it is, man. It's some skinny fucks too who still can't pass the PT test. I was a skinny fuck who didn't run well, but I could push up through the earth, but I could make sure I did what I had to do. But it just is what it is. By grunts for grunts. But longer and longer, yep, through the years, one weekend turned into 5 to 7 days, 14-day AT turned into 30 days. That's very true, man. In the guard, they just, hey, yo, guess what? You're going on orders. The hell with your job.
And you know what? That shit'll be a little fucking mind fucking to me, man. I got to soldier up. Couple weeks, then I go back to being who I am, back in the world, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then I gotta pop back to, being the soldier. But when you're in active duty, you soldiering all the way around, you know what I'm saying? You go home, you coming back. Basically it's your job, you know what I'm saying, every day. You don't have a side job. This your job to come in, look at that weapon and do all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? But
hey, Killer Wolf, hey, we actually had I remember at least one, if not two, people that actually, when we went overseas, they actually had to get shipped back because they weren't making as much money to be able to take care of their family, even with hazard pay and everything else. Had to ship them back over. Yeah, stuff like that. I've seen a lot of situations like that where even when a drill weekend, sometimes they'd pop up, but they'd have to literally had like 3-4 months in advance or some stuff like that to be able to let work know, and they had to work a different schedule to be able to make their money that they're supposed to be making to be able to take care of their family to afford that stuff.
And you know what? I tell you what, man, to me, family is the most important thing to a soldier. You could have a soldier that fucking deploys every fucking year or two, but as long as he know that his family is being taken care of, he will go over there and do whatever the fuck he need to do. Now, a disgruntled soldier that's overseas, you're going through all this shit, and you're not making ends meet still at home. You still having these troubles. I really think it's like, leaving your buddy out to dry, but I think that's the guard leave by dry. But, I don't know, man. I never stepped into that world like that, but yeah.
So
you got to take care of the soldier, man. You got to, man.
So, Stafford said he was both. Yeah, Big Stafford was active duty for quite some time, and I forgot what. I don't remember. Well, tell us what you was. You wasn't 10th. Were you 10th Mountain or were you 82nd? I don't remember what you was, Big Staff. Put it down there for me. He was active duty and National Guard, and he said, "Yeah, babe, yeah." Give him something.
I said water.
I don't know. Grunt Speak. Look in the refrigerator, and it should be a power aid in there, or look in the cabinet and grab the body armor. No, look in the top cabinet and grab the body armor. Thank you. No, I'm not gonna give him beer, Sutton. I'm not gonna give him the beer, man. He said light. Oh, okay. So Stafford was in 25th. Stafford was in the 25th, and he said he did infantry, active duty, and National Guard. And how about those guys that got paid from both? That's absolutely right. Sudden, then you get the double dip a little bit. Then Home Depot, then your job hooked you up while you was overseas a little bit. So yeah, you got a couple guys that were able to double dip, and that helped out a little, for some of those guys. But civilian job and active pay, that worked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, lucky, definitely lucky. Fort Lewis, 97 to 2000. Oh yeah, you got all right before the stuff and came into the guard and went right there. What you got, shooter? I see your hand over there.
Hey, I'm just trying to control that motherfucker, man. As I sip a little more, I kind of put my finger here for when I want to tune in and talk some shit.
Okay.
Shit. But yeah, man, that is so when y'all at y'all regular job, you know what I'm saying, when y'all leave to go, drill overseas, whatever, do they guarantee y'all job and y'all get back? Is it the type of orders or something they give y'all?
Oh yeah, they give you orders and stuff like that, but it makes it to where whenever you get back, that they have to give you your job back. Now, it does not have to be for like the same position or whatever else, but they have to give you your job back. Now, Home Depot, they gave me my job back, gave me my sick time and my vacation time as if I was there still. They still paid me half my check while I was overseas. I mean, they took care of me while I was overseas. No matter, it's a good company to work for. I mean, there's a lot of companies out there like, well, I don't want to say a lot of companies. There's a few companies out there like Home Depot that actually takes care of their associates that way.
That's good shit, man. Because I'll be wondering, like, so if I'm making this much before I left, you know what I'm saying? Do I got to come back to some bullshit to start over? You know what I'm saying? But I guess it depends on the company. That's when you really got to do your research, I guess, with who you work for and shit, how they feel about the veterans and, do your little reviews and all that other bullshit when you come along shit like that, man. But yeah, hey, I don't know how I switched to, the National Guard and active duty, but at the same time, I was curious. I never knew, like, hey, you going on drill? What they going? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, dude, it was a lot of hurry from weight. They still lost the shot record. You got to qualify every month.
Okay, every month, not just.
Well, I mean, I guess you could say that there's a lot more different. I mean, a lot more longer, maybe 3 months or something like that. But I just know we went out and shot at hell a lot.
You know what, y'all better than me, man. Because I don't know if I could be Killer Wolf and Civilian Wolf at the same fucking time. One of them gonna get mixed up, and I know the Killer Wolf gonna get mixed up with the damn Civilian Wolf. So y'all motherfuckers are y'all. I don't know, man. Say if I just came back from Iraq and shoot some shit up, and then I gotta come back here and do this shit right afterwards. It's gonna be a little tougher for me to transition, kind of, man. I don't know. One of them gonna take over with me. But who knows? I ain't never been in that situation. Maybe I just vibe with it like you and my boy Smitty do. No, I don't know. I think Big Sarge has dropped off the map, man. I don't even see him on there.
Hey, muted up.
Let me mute. You hear me?
Yeah, I got you, man. Hey, he said he's gonna be coming back here in a second. He said he don't know what happened
already. Hell yeah, man. But shit, New Year's, man. I ain't shit but the number changed. We gotta change our ways, you know what I'm saying, to change anything, you know. Change, look at shit that you failed at. Oh, well, look here. I'm gonna say this. Don't fucking look at your failures. Look at your accomplishments, you know what I'm saying, from last year. You know what I'm saying? Bleed on that. You know what I'm saying? Breathe on that, man. Don't come the next year with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Look at your accomplishment, man. The shit you did accomplish last year. You know what I'm saying? Even though all this bullshit going on. That's what I say, bro.
Hey. They're muted.
Oh,
Rackhill. Hey, look, I'm still trying to get kind of, I guess you would say, figure some things out here. So I get told by an individual that I know that it says focus on like three to five top things that you're great at, right? Focus on it because there's a reason why you're great on it because that's what's natural to you to be able to make you so successful in those 5 areas. But then I also have been told, hey, before it's like, hey, you got to look at what's not successful about you and try to make those into strengths, right? So from that point, hey, where do you balance that out? Like, what mentality you have to take? But I mean, I do see, sharpening up what I'm strong at because that's what makes me who I am. But also at the same time, I look at my weaknesses and say, okay, why is it a weakness? You really got to think of it in some type of way. You got to at least think about ways of opportunities for your weaknesses. And yeah, if you're about yourself, your 3 to 5 top things, personalities, or things that you're the best at, or whatever else. If it's something that you want to keep driving with, hey, keep driving with it. But it's always good to look at your weakness and be like, okay, why is it a weakness? Like, what can I do to be, make that to one of my strengths?
Right. With me, man, one of my major weaknesses is actually networking for us, actually getting out there, asking people, like, you know what I'm saying, actually putting my guard down to be vulnerable enough to ask another man, hey, how do I do this? Or, how did you get started with this? Which is crazy as hell, but you need somebody really that's already, you here, but they there. You know what I'm saying? To try to see, like, hey man, let me take that step where you at. You know what I'm saying? How you get up there? You know what I'm saying? Do shit like that. But my biggest weakness is actually sitting up here networking and, being vulnerable to other people or trying to, shit like that. That's my weakness. I try to do all the shit myself, but you can't. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out there and network, all that other shit. I gotta get this social media bullshit now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do all that shit. That's what it is. But hey, I got my wife as a life partner. She already there. So we go run it like that, man. We go run it up.
Hey, man. Y'all was holding it down. Hey, y'all was holding it down. Hey, look. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Big Sarge didn't know how it was gonna ever come together because it would be some weeks where I get off the mic and it'd be a cold mic. Y'all don't be talking, and I ain't know if y'all was still on when I fell off, or I thought I lost the whole stream. You just can't take him nowhere, man. I mean, Grunt Speak, by grunts for grunts. Everybody is welcome, but everybody cannot and will not be a member. Your kids gonna be blessed by this, but your kids gonna receive some stressful thoughts, some things they gonna see by this. No, anyhow, hey, I really want to say thank you because y'all held it down. I was on my phone and I couldn't get back in, but I could comment and I could talk. Y'all held it down, man. So, hey, teamwork make the dream work.
This is a new thing, Big Sarge, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't really with that camera shit at first either till you came to my house down there in Pflugerville. He like, man, hey, Killer, how you feel about getting on camera? I really don't give a fuck. Hey, as long as I can sip and do my thing, throw my shades on and be me, I'm with it. And hey, I'm here to this day, man. You know, me and Sutton get a little better with this shit. You already basically, what is it? The performer of the group. You know what I'm saying? You used to being on stage. You know, we getting there though this year. I think me and Whiskey Charlie about to get there this year, man. Even when you got shit to do, we gonna hold the show down. Period.
Look, and that's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Grunt Speak, I'm a visionary, man, and it's something that I want us to build, that we are building as a platform together. That's exactly what I see. And just seeing that, it's like when you're a team leader, when you're a squad leader, when you see things come together, what you didn't train your guys and what they seen you do by setting the example, and then you see it happening and it rocking and rolling, man, that's the best feeling ever. So it was good to see that, to know that it's still gonna flow, because Whiskey Charlie, although he gets silly, crazy, and wild, he drop his jewels in there, but he keep us honest. He keep us on point, especially with this whole echoing problem we have. He keep us on point. He come in and drop his jewels, and the more you talk, the more you come out, and the more you do you. And what's so crazy is, I remember when I came back and you wasn't on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. And I remember talking to you before I know it. You had one, and your wife is on point with all of it, though. So she was able to help you, especially being your best friend. So that was all.
Yeah, you ain't never lying, bro. Shit. I think a couple years ago, I just got on Instagram, probably about 2 years ago of that. But I never saw no need for the. All I really see is fucking hate and bullshit that spreads quicker with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the majority of people taking social media to spread hate more than they taking it to benefit from themselves. You got motherfuckers that be on this blue app. You could check. They on that motherfucker every minute. You know what I'm saying? Find a way for that motherfucker to make you some money, man. You on that, most motherfuckers sit on here and keep up shit all day. You know what I'm saying? Or commenting on rappers, all this other shit. People don't give a fuck about their ass, man. That's how I always look at social media. That's how I look at it now. Is what? How Denzel said that shit on Training Day when old boy asked him why he reading the newspaper. I think he said it's like 90-some%. What was it? 90-some% of entertainment or some shit, but it was like the rest was, not entertainment, but bullshit. But the rest 10% entertainment or some shit like that. That's how I feel about social media.
I think he said it's 90% of his bullshit entertainment, but 10% of it that I like. It's the 90% that I got to go through to get to the 10% that I like. So if you're not going to fucking tell me a story, then fucking entertain me.
My bad. I had to say that shit. That's it, man. That's it right there. That's what I was trying to say all the fucking time, man. Let me go back over you.
Hey, man, I don't even know how I remembered that like that. And if it wasn't right, it sounded right because it was right when I said it out of my mouth, so I couldn't be wrong. But that's exactly what he meant. 90% of the shit on social media is bullshit and entertainment, and 10% of it is right. But you got to go through the 90%. And you know how you get through the 90%? Your mindset got to be set on being right for you. You got to be moving forward for you. Like, we're talking about active duty versus National Guard. Like, I didn't think I could do National Guard either because of the, I heard about the barbecue stories and this and that. But when I did active duty, they showed me they didn't care about family. When I did National Guard, they showed me they care more about family to a certain degree. And if they didn't, I could be right there with my family anyway. So it was a difference in that way. You got some whiskey, Charlie?
Oh, no. I good.
I just was asking because you was unmuted and I just heard you moving all around. And
oh yeah, I good.
Okay, cool.
I love you long time.
All right, cool. So anyhow, it all being a mindset for which way you decide to go. But now that you out of the military and you growing in life, it's like a mindset. When people in different parts of the world do different things. Like I was saying earlier, Sutton looked like whiskey. Charlie looked like he more so laid back, relaxed, American dream vibe. No pun intended. Like I've got a decent job. I got the house, and he like, no, not at all. And then I'm just saying, look up here. You know what I'm saying? But this is different. Shooter look like I'm in the city and I'm looking to go start something totally fresh and new and build businesses and go somewhere. It's just all about a mindset, but they both doing the same thing, building for their family in the way they want to. So it's like, what mindset do you have in you? And I learned so much from y'all two young lions, it don't make no sense. I don't be thinking y'all learning anything from me. But then I realized you wouldn't be around if you wasn't learning anything.
Oh yeah, man. I learned a lot of shit from you. Shit, I learned half my motherfucking training with you. You know what I'm saying? And in the corner of the motherfucking barracks. You know what I'm saying? I learned the most. You know what I'm saying? Most shit that Big Drill them taught us, you was already telling me because you was already prior service and shit. So I learned a lot of shit from you, man. Real friendship. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers help you move, all that shit, man. Like a real friend, man. All that shit, man. I love you. Salute to you, big dog. Believe that.
Yeah, I learned how to shut the fuck up when I'm around Big Sarge. That's for damn sure.
Hey, I got energy. You got energy. But you know what? Don't ever turn your energy off because it's who you are. And I owe you something too. I owe you a long sit down and a consultation and everything. And I got you. We talking about mindset and things that we gonna do. It's like everybody talking about how they want to grow their family and businesses that they want to do. Anybody that know me, inspiration. That's what I'm into. I'm always looking to uplift. I'm gonna give it to you straight, however I feel it. But it's for your best interest. Like my challenge to myself, my mindset is now I've been doing a little stuff on TikTok now, putting my Mr. Peen thing on TikTok, and I've been getting some traction. I'm like, you know what? I told my wife, yo, what if I first I said, can I? And I'm like, okay, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. That's Confucius. That's what I read every day. So I said, can I put an inspirational video up on TikTok for the next, it ain't 365 days left, but tomorrow is the 4th. So that means it's 361 days left in a year. Can I put up a 60-second video for 361 days out the year just to inspire somebody else? I'm like, definitely, I got to challenge myself because my mindset says I want to move forward. I don't want to just keep this gift that I have to Grunt Speak. I don't just want to keep what I got to myself. I want to face my fears, face all the shit that you think you scared of and get to your great wealth. Like you said, load up that truck. For me, I don't even know if I processed it like that because it was like, okay, I would tell my wife, like, yeah, I just got back in touch with Wolf. I'm learning so much from him. How to treat my wife, how to do things as a man financially, because I wasn't on none of that. So I'm like, I'm learning a lot from the young lion. And I'm like, nah, he about to go. I'm like, oh, well, since he about to leave, I better take advantage of this opportunity and learn all we can learn about each other and really become connect. Because we only had 3 months the first time. So
it really bro, at this point, we could be all the way across the world, nigga, and shit like this. You know what I'm saying? That keep you connected these days. Back when me and you left basic, it wasn't none of this bullshit. I don't even remember no YouTube shit. When YouTube came out, man. Unless I'm behind the power curve, because I don't even remember no motherfucking YouTube, none of that pussy ass shit back then, man. So now you got the internet to connect the motherfucker, you know, so we good, just like we're on motherfucking on, what is it? Over there, I'm right down the street of Lakeline. The same shit right now.
I understand that 100%, but you know what I realized? We in 2 different generations. I'm in the 70s generation and you in the 80s generation. So whether we want to believe it or not or feel it or not, it's a difference in that generational shift. Yeah, it is. Trust me. The energy is the same, but the way we learn things and pick up and maintain things is a little bit different. Mine is a little bit of an older mindset. His is different because I feel like connecting is the same way. So it's like I'm getting used to connecting now this way live on the camera.
You're judging by a number, though. You're judging by a number. Look, that's a year, man. Hey, look, I listen to music. I do things a whole different way than what my, I guess, year I was born in and what culture thing is. Look, I believe in hard work. I believe in just showing up every day on time. On time is 30 minutes early to every work every fucking day. It's not on time. It's not if I have to be at work at 8 o'clock, I'm showing up. I'm showing up at 8 o'clock. No, I'm showing up at 7:30, and that's when I'm on time, right? It's a different mentality piece. You can't say it's all about. I can't say it's all about how you're exactly raised, but my dad and my mother, the way they raised me, same thing with at work, dude. I tell you what, people go in, Home Depot buys food for associates, right? Associates go in there and raid the cabinets and take multiple for themselves and go stick it in a locker for later, take it home, whatever else it is, which is like, it bugs me. It doesn't bug anybody else, right? It bugs me because my mom raised me to where, hey, you even it out. There's other people else that is in need also. Why would you take, if we're giving out pizza, right? And you take 8 slices of pizza and we get 120 slices of pizza and there's 115 associates, you just took 8 slices. Why in the hell you do that? Like, I got in trouble for saying that.
Hey, that's just like, nah, bro. What's the point of taking all the fucking toilet paper? What's the fucking point? What, you go shit more? I don't get the shit. Like, why go raid all the fucking toilet paper, man? All the toilet paper, all the paper towels. What, y'all eat more meals, I guess, maybe at the house? I don't know. I'm trying to think this shit out, man. And then these motherfuckers see they stock in the grocery stores every fucking day. So why go up there and panic shop, man? These motherfuckers is crazy, bro. I tell you what, I think Americans are motherfucking privileged, man. I think we should drop everybody off a couple boxes of MREs around this bitch. Wipe your ass with that MRE toilet paper, motherfucker. God
Chili
damn.
MRE, please. Chili MRE, please.
Yeah, I want a whole box of chili mac in that bitch.
Oh man, look. Both of y'all make some very, very, very valid points. And again, I'm gonna go back to what I said. It's generational. And the reason I say that is because I was raised in a different generation. I was raised in probably the generation that your parents raised you in, Sutton. That's just what it is. You from West Virginia, you was raised in an environment that's probably a lot more. Was your city, were you in the rural area or the city?
Well, I guess you could say where I originally was born, it was probably like I only lived, hell, no, I guess you could say like a royal era both times because originally I stayed with my mom until I was like 5, and then my dad was already living in Texas. He's living in Houston and down at that time, but down at that time in the early 90s, Houston wasn't a city. It was more of a rural area. I mean, a little bigger than rural, but it definitely what it is isn't. what it is now wasn't within. Because I can still remember driving down streets and seeing trees where there used to, now that there is buildings in there in that same spot now. So, but yeah, most of my life, I guess you could say that outside of living in Houston within the last 10, 12, 13 years, outside of living down there in Houston, I mean, mostly rural area. I mean, as in country, way back in the woods.
Gotcha. So me, I grew up inner city, Detroit, like not New York, not Las Vegas, not Los Angeles, not Chicago, but Detroit was a fast-paced city. Like I've my first house party, and I was in the 6th grade. Somebody got shot at a basement party that I was in. Like it was, I don't know, it was just a fast-paced lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I was probably quoting Too Short when I was 10. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a common thing, and life just moved fast. So the way I really never seen stuff like patriotic, it was just about how I could get better, how I could move forward in something. You know what I'm saying? I never really seen the whole setting goals things or any of that stuff. That was something that I learned in the military. Like, and I don't think that hit me because I was still rebellious until like 2015. And it was all about a mindset shift. Like you said earlier, Wolf, when I was messing with my phone or something, no woman can make a man be a man. A man got to want to be a man for that woman. Like I realized that at 43 years old, it's times in my life and days in my life that I'm not being what the equivalent what a man need to be for his woman. And learning that, like, yo, I was behind the power curve, but understanding that now that you know, or you're aware of what you know, because knowledge is knowing a thing. Wisdom is having the knowledge to apply to the thing. So now that you know, you use the wisdom to apply it and you become that man. That's about changing your mindset. You get on here with other men, you talk real men shit, you talk grown man shit, you have fun shit, but you figure out how to grow and never quit. It's really as simple as that. Like your mindset, if you don't want to get better for you and your family, it's like that 20-year specialist. You just here, dog. You just here to say you was in the military. You just married to say you married. You know what I'm saying? You're just a father to say you're a father, but you're not leaving no legacy. You're not leaving no growth. You're like, oh, well, I left them a nice car. What's that bullshit? How that's gonna grow the next generation? You got those rifles, but you're not really shooting nobody. I would stop. I would stop. Yeah. I guess you flagged him out, huh?
I don't know what happened. He's on pause mode. He's on froze.
Yeah, man. That's I guess it's just one of those nights. There you go. There you go. I got him. Really put him back in.
Oh, bad. I had clicked out that bit. But hey, I'm on now. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Basically with me, bro, you should learn a lot more about yourself every year. You know what I'm saying? You should learn how to better take care of yourself every year you make, every birthday you make. You know what I'm saying? You've been in this flesh for what, 37 years. You know what I'm saying? You should know what the fuck you can eat and what you can't eat. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about adjusting your life around to fit, you know what I'm saying, to make it through this shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to be in your kids' life for a while. You know what I'm saying? We all don't live forever. But hey, if it's little fitness tips I could take for is doing 100 push-ups a day, you know what I'm saying, get my heart right, or running, you know what I'm saying? Why not do the shit? You got people entering the motherfucking year talk about, oh, this year gonna be better, but I ain't changing a damn thing about their motherfucking self, man. And that shit ain't, all still sitting in their comfort zone. That shit ain't where it's at, man. Period.
Damn. dipping out on us again. I think he's just testing the waters how we're gonna do this year. But hey, all I gotta say is muscle memory, man. Muscle memory. A lot of just learn from your mistakes, learn from your past. Am I still on mute?
No, I can hear you.
Okay, bet. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just like your body, man. Hey, your body has muscle memory. It's gonna remember a whole lot of things. Hey, that's what I could say going into next year and into this new year is, hey, muscle memory. Hey, your body's gonna react to those differences, those things that you were used to at one time, and maybe it kind of fell out toward the end. But it'll pick back up here a little later, and then it's gonna make you even stronger from that point. Me hitting back at the gym, I thought I was gonna have to come in and start back out with the old 5-pound weights again, feeling it in good, but I was able to jump up to 30s.
You say the 5 pounds, huh?
Hey, I'm a white boy. Boy, so I'm just used to, just picking up the 5 pounds, and I know you over there at the 20s, easy.
Fitness. Talking shit.
I gotta get back on it for real myself. Me and my son waking up in the morning at 6 and get those 35s clanging and those resistance bands. It's all about, I know for me, my mindset is always shifting my focus, start with working out. It's like conditioning the body conditions my mind. Like, although the rucking love my rucking, that's more of a piece now. But the push-ups and the weights, that's like the change. That's the real development for me in the mind. It's like I have to have that. Okay.
Yeah, to me, man, shit. Same shit, man. Ain't nothing changed but them numbers. But let me not say that. I'd have changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? The numbers have changed, but I'd have changed with them motherfuckers. Don't sit with 2020. Make sure your life changes. You know what I'm saying? As them numbers change, Learn yourself, man. Can't no personal trainer or nobody else tell you about yourself more than yourself, man. You know how to be you, period.
Hey, check me out on the last line.
I can't be Whiskey Charlie. I can't be Big Sword. You know what I'm saying? I can only be me.
It's okay. We love who you are there, Killer Wolf. You're a stud muffin there.
Already. But yeah, man, shit. What we got?
It's really like we started out with. It's all about that mindset. What we going for 2021, not even thinking about 2020 no more, and just how you going to do it next from here on out. You know what I'm saying? Even with this podcast, the way we do things, taking it and turning in a way where it's really helping people and everybody's growing. Like tonight was a powerful thing, and I know some points was touched. It's all about the mindset. How you gonna choose to do it for you and your family? Stepping up to the plate. And I'm like Shooter said earlier, as I call Killer Wolf, as a man, it's on you. You believe in any type of spiritual power, spiritual authority as you was raised as a man, it's 100% on you, the success or failure of your family. It's nobody else to blame but you. You get blessed to have a wife and you don't figure out a way to make that shit right, then you just copping out. That's it. She didn't ask you to marry her. You asked her to marry you. If you believe in God or anything in the Bible, not to be religious, it said, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and earns favor. Shooter said it earlier, how much he learned from being with his wife. Sutton posted on Facebook how much he learned from being with Tasha. I talk about my wife building my business up. So as a man, if you ask for a wife and you ain't stepping up and getting your life right, you damn right the failure gonna be on you. That's just like how the infantry took it as grunts. If you put us in the fight when y'all went into Fallujah and then Bradley's, if y'all would have came out of there not winning, y'all would have felt like the fight was on y'all, and everybody knew that. That's why the Navy SEALs and the snipers rode with y'all. It just is what it is.
Yeah, yeah, man. I feel you with that. Hey, we would have felt like we were losing the battle. We about to call for fire with them gunships, some Spectrum gunships, and every motherfucking thing. We gonna find a way to win that bitch. But yeah, man, hey, 2020 was a bitch. Hey, 2021 might be worse. Who knows? Who
Hey, look, I
gives a
made
fuck?
2020 my bitch. I don't
Yeah,
give a shit. Fuck Corona. Fuck all that bullshit.
right.
Hey, I live my life. That's what I did. I
Gotcha.
lived my life. I didn't let anybody control me except for my wife
Yeah.
and my daughters. I let them do
Yeah.
what they want. Because look, you've got to look, and I want to give a shout also heads up to all my battles out there that are watching and listening. That you don't have to have a significant other to live your life happily. It's just me and my battles here on this show right here each have a significant other. But look, you will find that someone, you will have that someone that's going to be there. You're going to have family. You got us. Don't be afraid to reach out. Like, we're here to help you out, man. Like, no matter what, hey, we're still battles, whether we served in the same unit or whatever else. Hey, we're all human. We're all here for each other. And no matter what or who you are, or what shape or what color or whatever else, hey, that doesn't matter. A single factor. We're all here for each other, and we're here to help you with some advice here.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna ruffle your feathers. In order to find somebody, you got to be somebody. In order to find somebody, you got to be somebody. You got to know who you are. You got to know what your PT score is. You got to know you shoot expert. Big Sarge talked about what happens, and I ain't saying he was talking about him, but I felt it deep and personal. What happens when you shoot an expert? When you scoring a 300? When you at the top of your class and they still looking you over? You got to find, in order to find somebody, you got to be somebody. So you might want to make sure you somebody before you be looking for somebody. Got to get your mindset right to have somebody, to build with somebody, not just to be a body with some people.
Hey, most women, and of course I'm still young and everything else, but I have also learned that most women look for confidence. No matter these days, it ain't about a whole lot of look. It's about confidence. That they're looking for somebody that's confident in themselves, confident in what they're doing. And you guys, you got everything going for you. No matter what, you have everything. There's nothing that slows you down except for yourself. You're your biggest obstacle. You've got to be more successful.
So here's what it is, Grunts. I'm gonna ask the question again so y'all can close out with some parting words, because it's getting to that almost 10 o'clock time and I need to go get my family right. What's your mindset for this new beginning? Write that down, put it on your wall, share it with somebody, put it on your post. What's your mindset for this new beginning? Meaning, how are you celebrating the new year, the new day, the new you, in order to move forward and complete the mission in life, Grunts? You got to have a new mindset for the new battlefield, setting in your life. It's really that simple. We all talked about what we have, what we doing, what we looking to do, what you looking to get to for the best version of you. But if you don't talk about it, if you don't speak about it, nobody can really help you. Man, that's a badass kitchen right there, man.
All right, Wolf, why don't you say thank you or hey, yes, it is. It is a badass kitchen. Check out my fucking granite countertops. Bala.
My bad. I'm sitting up here muted like a motherfucker, man. I said appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. You know, I'm sitting up here. I got my shit plugged up right here. I was running out of battery. That's why I came down here. I had to plug my phone up, man. Hey, my wife, she gonna get it together. I'm gonna be on a laptop next time. So I'm stepping my game up next week.
Hey, as my boy Dewan say, to the top. That's all we doing, showing up. Show up to blow up. That's what my homeboy Mr. Payne say. And that's what we doing. What I'm telling y'all, I'm a visionary and I know I got the workers with me. And I know I got people who dream big, see big. We come from all different walks of life, but we want the same thing. making sure we leave a legacy for our name. So this thing right here is going to grow so big that we're not going to be able to contain it. We're going to have to put other people in place. So we need to start thinking about those people and inspiring those people who looking to run that race, because it's going to come a time and a place where everybody going to know your face. I'm telling you. Listen to me. It ain't nothing like it is nothing like this out here today. Nothing like this out here today that's inspiring grunts to go through. The special forces dude just shot some people up at the bowling alley somewhere.
Ain't there some shit, man? I seen that shit, man. Went to the bowling alley, got the bus and the kids and everything. I forget where that shit was at, though. Wasn't it? Nah, I wasn't in Tennessee where old boy bombed that shit, I don't think.
No, I don't think it was. I forgot what city it said it was in. It might have been Missouri, in the state of Missouri or something. I don't remember 100% though. But yeah, anyhow, man, like I see us doing something powerful. That's the mission and the vision for this. Where we going out with our families and you really helping people's lives behind this. But I also know when we drinking, we doing our thing, we gonna be blessing people in the same way too, man. So this is pretty dope for me. I know this dope for me, man. You an inspiration, Sutton. You an inspiration, Wolf. Grunt Speak. By grunts for grunts. Everybody welcome. Except you stress card holders. No, I'm just playing. Everybody welcome. Everybody cannot.
They might be under stress on this bitch. I don't know. We don't do stress card.
Hey.
What about a stress beer can? I'm empty.
I thought that was a motherfucking Twisted Tea. I'm about to get off this bitch.
Hey, I did not know the first time I seen that video that was a Twisted Tea till everybody started posting the memes. And I went back and watched it again. I said, now that's some cold stuff right there, man. Anyhow, Grunt Speak, man. By grunts, for grunts. Everybody welcome. Everybody cannot and will not be a member. Make sure y'all share this video, comment down below, man. Talk about what's your mindset for this new beginning. What is your mindset for this new beginning? Write that down, put it on your wall for yourself, set yourself in a new direction. We'll see y'all next week when Grunt Speak. Yo, if you got something that you want us to talk about, drop it down in the comments below. Whether it's crazy drill sergeants, whether it's crazy deployment stories, whether it's crazy vehicle
Jody
crazy ex-wives.
We got the same mindset here. Jody, crazy wives, ex-wives.
Whatever that may be, mute yourself.
Oh, damn it, talking.
Whatever that may be, man, go ahead and drop that down in the chat for us so we can keep giving you the way to get through. Because I'm pretty sure it's something that we've been through or something that we knew somebody to go through. We got you on the health and fitness too. After you see Wolf over there do what he do, go back and watch the show about grooming yourself too. And he'll tell you how to get that beard right. You see Mr. Charlie been growing his throughout the night. They both getting it right. I'm just saying, we speaking to you grunts. So take this advice and do something with your life, man. Set your mindset right. I'm going to say good night. Killer Whiskey, you got something for the people?
I'm good, man. Y'all stay up, baby.
Hey, all I gotta really say is, you guys, hey, challenge yourselves this year. You guys, hey, don't settle for less. Hey, you're only, again, I think I said it earlier in this video here, is you're only successful as you want to be. So challenge yourself. Don't let anything hold you back. And if you need support, you need help, you need a word. Don't be afraid to reach out here to us on this on here, or I'll shoot my page on here, my actual Facebook page, or whatever else y'all need. If you need something from me, give me a shout.
Well, that's it, man. The grunts have spoken. The grunts did speak. Make sure you tune in next week for the new show, new topic. See what we got to kick it about. We'll let you know. Drop those comments down below, man. Peace, and we out.